everybody, and we are now on part 3. So we are going to decorate this bag. It is now completely dry. This is the Glassine bag that we used the decoupage on, and it's the gloss decoupage, so it's perfectly shiny. It's nice and dry. So I have my pieces laid out here, and what I did do is I put this is from the Dollar Tree. These are the pop-up dots, and I actually found these in the automotive section, but they're little pieces that you use, and because when I put this down, I'm actually going to make this into a pocket. So when I place that, it'll be a little bit elevated. So if you wanted to put anything in it, you could put something in, right? So how we're going to start this is I'm going to lay down the lace first. Now the glue that I'm using is art glitter glue. So what I'm going to do is, I have the lace going out. So I have this part here on the inside. So this is actually going to be going up to the outside. So I'm going from the top of the bag to the bottom of the bag, and if I need to trim some off, we'll trim some off at the end. And I'm just going to take my glue along the edge. Nice, halfway decent size of bead of glue, because you want to make sure that it's going to stick. And then just going to take my fingers, and I can see already I'm going to have to trim, but that's okay. So we'll trim the top part. Okay, so that's one side. Let's do the other side. And this is good too, because if you didn't cut properly, you have more than enough space to cover because you're putting the lace down. So again, I'm going the same exact way. This has got to come in a little bit more. There we go. And just take your finger and smooth it out. And again, once this dries, we can cut it and shape it. So next, I'm going to remove these pieces. And I actually add a little bit of glue so that I make sure that I get good adherence to the actual project. Because sometimes, even though there's sticky stuff on the back of these, sometimes you just don't get, I don't know, the proper stick. So I'll take a little bit of glue, add a little bit onto each one of those, and then we're going to lay that on the bottom. I'm going to try and center it as much as possible. Put it down towards the bottom. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to push that down. So now you have a little bit of a tuck spot. So if you actually were using this in a journal, a junk journal, whatever you wanted to do, you can make this a tuck spot. So you would have a tuck here, you would have a tuck here. So just another idea. Okay, so now I am going to do these little lace parts. So I am putting this down on the bottom. So I'm going to put my glue down on the bottom. Again, you want to put a nice, generous amount. And I'm going to put that down on the bottom. And again, I'm going to have to cut a little bit of that off. Move that down just a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to do the top part. We're going to put this up on the top as well. So again, we are going to put a generous bead of glue. Right there. So now we are going to place our items, which is our stickers. And I'm going to place the basket in the middle on top of the fence. Okay. We're going to put the purple flower to this side. We're going to put the pink flower, it's like a pinky peach, to that side. Okay. So we're going to start off with the basket. I'm going to take it off of the plastic. Again, it has a pop-up dot. If you wanted to pop it up more, you can, but this is, I think, enough. So I'm going to add a little bit more glue. And we're going to center this. And the way that I'm doing it is I'm putting it right where this lace is. So I'm setting it right up against it. And it looks centered to me, so we're going to press down. Okay, so now we're going to start with the purple flower. And the reason why I'm using them the way I am is because of the way that they're facing. They're facing inwards. So that's why I'm using the purple one on this side. I'm going to move that up a little bit. And then we're going to use this pinky peachy color one on the other side. And we kind of want to make sure that they're centered and that they're in their proper position. Okay, and I'm going to push down on it. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so now we are going to pop this up. So again, I am going to put some of the dots onto the back of here. I'm just going to lay them across the middle. It doesn't have to be right next to one another. There can be space in between. And that's just how I'm doing it. And that should be good enough. Okay, so I'm going to move that off to the side, take these off. And I'm not sure where your store would carry those, but like I said, my Dollar Tree carried it in the automotive section when I actually found them. I don't know if they've moved them to the craft section. I don't know. Or I should say stationery section. Okay. And then I'm going to put this towards the top. Right there looks good. Okay. And that is it. If you wanted to decorate it a little bit more, you certainly could. To me, that's more than decorated enough. And like I said, now, once this dries, you can put something in here. Let me show you. I have a couple little cards here that I was working on earlier. That's going to be too big. So, say you have something small, so use it right in there. Okay? So you have a little tuck spot right in there. And of course, the tuck spot not is going to be as big as the piece that you actually put there. So just remember that. So I'm going to take this out. Okay. And now you can fold this over. If you wanted, you can put, you know, you didn't have to decorate there if you didn't want to. You can seal it with these fastener dots where it's Velcro. I bought these at the Dollar Tree. You can use that however you wanted to do it. But this is what it looks like when it's finished. So you have a nice size bag to put goodies into, and this is just plain on the back. Okay, but you know, you could put a nice little Easter one of these in with your kids' Easter baskets, something so that it's a little bit, you know, prettier. You know, if you have a little girl who really likes having stuff really cute and frilly and stuff like that, she would probably really like something like this. You know, I mean, you can use this however you want. I mean, it's just endless with what you can do with these. I mean, think about Christmas, think about birthdays, think about anniversaries. I mean, anything that you want to send to somebody, you can decorate it, because then you're showing them that you took the time to not only put it in a bag, but you decorated the bag. And you see how easy it was to make. Now these I have a couple minutes. My mother-in-law had given me this calendar, and it is with, I forget her name, Mary Englebright. So every day when I take these off, I save these, and I will use these to make little cards out of. That one's all blinged out, but I save all of them. And I have all these different pictures with sayings that I can craft with. And this one I was actually thinking about putting on one of the Glassine bags, which I thought was really cute, but I didn't actually use it. This one says, "To be an artist is to believe in life," by Henry Moore. And it's a little girl with a paintbrush. So, I mean, you can decorate it however you want. You can put that on the front. You can give that to a friend, however you wanted to do it. But I'm out of time, so I hope this was helpful, and please leave me comments. Let me know if this is something that you like, and if it's something that you want me to do more of in the future. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also leave me a comment. That helps my videos get out to other people, so it helps me to grow. I just reached 600 subscribers, so thank you very much. And I'm trying to get to that 1,000 mark, so hopefully in a couple of months we'll get there. So thank you everybody, and take care.